Chat, what is going on? Welcome back on into the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon. I don't know where you guys are watching from. We are on the East Coast. It's 1 p.m. We're about to play some Dune Awakening. It's going to be episode number 10. So if you guys are coming in, make sure you hit the like for me. If you guys are coming in, you're brand new to the stream, do the right thing. Follow the page. Hit the sub if you enjoy it. And yeah, so we're going to be doing some late game leveling today. Last time we were streaming, I think we were getting trolled with like the voice mod. My voice was tweaking out the whole entire stream. So hopefully I sound good. If I sound good, put a W in the chat for me. We're going to be rocking and rolling here in just a second. I'm just going to run the starting soon, guys. And then we're going live with some Dune Awakening. Let's get it. It's going to be a banger. Yup. Hey, yo, what is going on? Guys, welcome back on in. We are going to be connecting to the server here in a second. For some reason, my stream deck wasn't working. I was trying to transition us from the starting soon back into the stream, and it was being weird. So hopefully that's working. Guys, what's good? What's going on? If you guys are coming into the chat, make sure you leave a comment down below. You guys are playing through Dune. Let me know what you think about it. I enjoyed the leveling process of the game. I like the Dune IP. But the late game has not had me like... Typically in games like this, I get to this point, I've played this many hours, and then I want to see more. But this game is just not giving me that drive or giving me that itch to want to like grind the end game. And that's abnormal for me. So I don't know exactly what it is. Either way, we have some faction quests to try to do here. So we're going to try to do some Atreides faction quests and then kind of see. These are later game quests. I'm level 104. So we are on our last thing here, the Plastanium product. So we'll see, man. We'll see. So our first quest that we have says it's deep extraction. And that's a contract. Deep extraction is... We have a couple over here, too. And one over there. But this is the one I want to do because we're focusing on Atreides stuff. We might do some of those other ones later. More than likely. If we finish this in time. Alright, pop this puppy down. Alright. Let's go. Oh, we're also almost out of fuel. Here and then here. Okay, I could go there and then to the base. We're gonna need to refuel, and it also looks like the wings are orange. Gotta repair the wings. The world does look so good. Minus either that server latency or my computer. I'm confused. Feels kind of hitchy today. A little bit hitchy today, man. $400 meters. Down even further, huh? Damn, it's foggy down here. Okay, hold on. Okay, I think it's got to be through here. All right, let's park. Let's back this puppy up. And let's see. Apparently this is the meeting point. Okay, it's fine. We're completely fine. Probably should use the blood extractor as well. Oh, who the hell is this? Was he not full dead? Apparently not. Alright, let's grab this man's blood. And we're done with that. So it wants us to report back, but before we report back, we need to go refuel and repair the wings. I wasn't at the base the last time I logged out, which honestly, I kind of forgot. Make sure we got fuel cells too. I've been logging in just to try to keep the upkeep on the base going. But a couple of the guys in the guild, they also haven't been playing as much recently. Just something about the hook of like this late game. I don't know, man. Definitely not my favorite. Enough to get me to come on today. I want to push through these faction quests, but there's just something missing, chat. I have hope. You know, this game at its core, there's a lot of redeeming factors about it. It does a lot of things right. It's fun in a lot of ways. But there's just something missing. Sometimes I get good glides, and then other times I feel like I get like a dead glide. But I don't know if it has something to do with altitude or what. All right, we're pulling up to the base. Can't believe my wings are already this damaged. It's kind of whack. All right. Go park this for a second. I know I had fuel somewhere. Maybe. And there's a sandstorm just as we arrive home. That's perfect. First of all, let's deposit blood. Almost at our water cap, which is great. And let me look in here. I think I should have fuel cells. We're gonna go here to our advanced thing, re-up our active time. So our base has 3 days, 5 hours on it. And then we want to go store all of this other stuff here. Honestly, our storage is kind of a mess, but that's fine. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see, guys. Throw the coins there. And then grab these again. All right, we should be chilling. All right, let's go up. Let's refuel. A little repair. Okay. Cockpit, chassis, generator, engine. Looks like we're all good to go. And this aluminum we can just put in here. YOLO. All right, let's go. We're going to report back to Anton on deep extraction, and then we'll figure out what we're doing with these other ones. All right, let's do it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie though, this is pretty. Holy. I wonder if it's the higher altitude that I don't get as much speed. Confused. Like I'm hitting 124 here, but I swear I've had like sustained 150. Still haven't fully figured out the method of the madness with that. See, now we're at like 163 sustained. And then I can just kind of like lift the nose up every couple seconds. We lose a couple miles and then lift it up again. And we kind of stay in like a straight line. I don't know. It always seems like I need to be like low enough to do that. Insane. All right, let's go talk to Tolliver. The lag is so significant. All right. What's going on, buddy?
We meet again. What? That's disturbing. Of course not. Ours is a paranoid field, but I would not do that. If you don't trust my integrity, trust that you are a valuable asset. What happened?
At the meeting point, I was jumped by deserters in Atreides armor. That is true.
Disconcerting. Either my informant was intercepted, or I've been fed false information. Whichever the case, we need to investigate further.
Okay, let's freaking do it then, Tolly. Anton Tolly. Do you have anything new for me?
Unfortunately, I do. Something more somber, but it needs doing. I need a body and ID tags located to clear a name.
Sometimes we have to be the voice of the dead.
We must defend the honor of our brothers and sisters, living and dead.
Here, guys, give me 1 second. Actually, I'll be right back in like 1 minute. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. Just wanted to check. Juliet was actually out with the baby, and she came back, and I got like a notification. I have a camera in my mudroom that faces like outside, and it's like motion detected. So I go over, and I'm looking out the, and the door's open. I'm like, yo, just because I don't know, do you know what I'm saying? And she came home a lot earlier than I thought, so that was just her coming back. I was seeing what was going on with the baby girl. But we also finished early today too, which kind of sucks, man. I've had some shorter days with my work recently, and shorter days equal less money, and I don't want to give you guys a sob story. It's really not a sob story. It's okay, but it sucks, dude, because I don't control like how long they, you know, these different jobs go for. So I'm kind of at the will of like what feels like real life RNG. Anyway, my job was done today pretty early too, so I figured we'd hop on the stream. Typically when we get some free time, free bubbles like this during the day, I want to stay productive, make some videos, try to promote the channel. It's actually talking with, I know we're going on a side tangent real quick. I was talking with Rob recently just about some of the stuff I should be trying to do to try to, you know, gain more traction, more views, and I think a large part of that's like making some better long form videos, because even stuff I thought was good, like even my last few uploads, it's always evolving. Like anything else, you get better with practice. I think I just got to keep putting practice in. After Murphy was born, you know, I feel like I kind of lost a little bit of the creative side, just because it's such a huge change in your life for a great reason. But yeah, I got to get back to it, man. Because the goal obviously is for us to try to grow the channel and try to grow the community. And the only way we could do that is if we're putting out good stuff. So I'm trying, man. Feel like I've been a little bit lost in the content recently. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying, though. We're still working through games, having a good time, but there's something missing. There's something missing, chat. I got to figure it out, man. Anyway.
In
Back
light
to the
of
contract.
your previous endeavor, I suspect I know whom the tags belong to. At least we can hope to clear his name in death.
In your previous endeavor, okay. So we completed that. Now we need to gather the Atreides identification tag. I really don't think these Atreides quests are going to take us that long, but we'll see. I think I should do this before I go back up, just to kind of get that out of the way. How's the stream look, by the way? Is everything running smooth? The game is a little bit laggy in general. Like, even on my end, there feels like there's always, like, a little bit of a server stutter, but hopefully it looks crispy for y'all. Crispy and clear. Josh, how we doing today, man? Thank you for coming in on YouTube. I was thinking about it, too, like, so appreciated for the few of you guys that come in here. Like, there really would be no reason to do it if y'all didn't stop by. Like, and if things ever take a turn, like people talk about like not forgetting your roots and stuff like that, like the channel, let's be honest, the channel will more than likely always be a small thing. But, and I've talked about how I don't even know if I'd want it to be like super big. I feel like there's a level that I kind of have in my head that I wish I was at with it, obviously, that we're not at. But long story short, I would never forget, like, if things did make a huge turnaround, stream started doing really well, there's a select few of you guys that I would really shout out and never forget, man. It's really a few of you guys that are the only reason that I'm insane enough to keep going. 4 years later, we're still streaming and still learning. It's crazy.
It's always good to see you, friend. Then you spoke to one of the houses? What did you learn? Siege Tarl. It's not somewhere I've heard of. Did you go there? Did you find anything?
Yeah.
A memorial? The Fremen don't build anything like that for their dead. Was there anything else?
Yeah.
This is a funeral chant left by one of the Fremen. I think it was left for Kynes. It begins with a simple address. Liet Kynes, honored parent.
Oh, wait. I didn't mean to say goodbye. Is there more? Oh. Also, what the hell is this? Is that one of Sonic's rings? I'm confused. Are we edging this device? Like, what the is going on? All right, hold up. I don't know what's going on out here, gang. All right, so that is done. Let me go to journeys, contracts. Additional contracts will become available for advanced planetologists. Got it. Kill Zentaur is that one. We got a couple of these ones. That's the cut array. This is the hit squad. And then Atreides. We've done a decent amount. Everything's like, go here, grab this, go back. The contracts are pretty quick, to be honest. Not much depth to them. But having the Ornithopter is definitely a big play. What if I... Hold on, I have an idea. What if I fly to the edge of the map, enter the world map, and then fly around? Just wanna love somebody. Yo, look at these birds. I don't remember the fucking birds. Where'd they come from, dude? All right, we're going to the world map. I don't think you guys have seen this on stream. We've obviously played a little off stream. This is one of those series, though, that, like... I don't know, chat. I feel like once we get to the end game, we'll throw a stream too. If you guys are into it, we could stream it more often, but I'm kind of more just finishing it now because... Oh, holy. I'm kind of just finishing, you know, streaming it now because I want to finish. Like, I want to finish the main questing and stuff like that, but it's not enticing me that much. I also just nosedived. I think you don't want to glide into the world zone. Or that happens. Hopefully we didn't damage the bird. Again, welcome on in. Hopefully you guys are having a good Tuesday. We're trying to do our recovered honor quest. And look how much closer we are, dude. We were all the way down here. We got to save all that gas because we teleported on the world map. That's the move for sure. I feel like I saw that in a YouTube short. Shout out YouTube Shorts. That's right. We just pulled a mid-air barrel roll. Still below, huh? No shot. No shot. All the way down here, you don't say. Hold on, wait. Let's do this and then fill up our water bottle again. Hold on, where is this thing? Oh, right here. Man had money on him too? 50 whole coins? And now, yeah, it's like, get the item, go back. Occasionally you kill a dude or two. And then getting the ornithopter is dope, but then getting the ornithopter takes like so much out of the game, you know? I feel like part of the fun is like the traveling and being scared of the worm. You get one of these things, at least in the PvE zones, not really scared of the worm anymore. And don't get it twisted, I'm not making this like a hate on Dune stream, more of like, not exactly what I expected. I can only hope that they're gonna add some stuff that makes this time investment worth it into the end game. All right, Lag City. What are my settings on? Hold on. Let's see if that helps. I mean, the game looks exactly the same from medium to low.
We meet again. Let me see. They belong to the informant you were sent to meet. This blasted war of skullduggery. Trenton was innocent. Sometimes I wonder if... No, forget it.
Forget what?
The war of assassins takes a toll. Something more than blood. Sometimes I think we own... It's best left unsaid. Good work. Am I so transparent? That can't be a good trait for spycraft. You're right, of course. This war of assassins is a war of attrition and tiny bites. I leapt into it with so much fervor. To answer the call of Duke Leto. To go into battle side by side with Duncan Idaho and Gurney Halleck. Glorious. But that wasn't the reality. No battle to end all battles. Just this endless cold war in this hot hell. I thirst not for water, but righteousness. The worst part? The Harkonnens thrive in this. Treachery feeds them. Little by little, we diminish, and the only way out is to be like the enemy.
Embrace the treachery, defeat the enemy, fill your cup with a new joy.
I almost envy your ability to enjoy this madness. Almost. Enough sad philosophy and navel-gazing banter. There's work to do. We've located some of the deserters connected to the ambush. There's a rumored sickness spreading among them. Details are vague, yet frightening. Hope you're not squeamish. I need you to draw blood from the deserters. There should be a console at the camp. Use it to analyze the blood samples.
Sweet. All right, so now we're doing the price of betrayal. And that is over here. Go to the Spiral Deserter Outpost. Got it. And we're off. At least it's a quick journey. Kind of just back and forth into the... I think this is the Haga Rift? No, we're in Jabal. We're going up to the Haga Rift. Bye-bye. Didn't he say to extract blood? I think he did. Okay, and then through here, maybe some more baddies. Let's see. Sounds like some sort of radio transmission is going on down there. Go to the top here. This tower is insane.
Insane.
Extract 5,000 blood. Oh.
Kill them all.
Ooh. Out of ammo. Okay. The price of blood. We have a good extractor too, so we'll get this just from these two guys right here. Somehow don't have any ammo. It's got 10 darts from that dude. Analyze the blood at the console. Okay. Down we go, I guess. And it's above, okay. Huh. Oh, here it is. Got it. And now report back. Sweet. All right, GG's. Another one is done. All right, let's rip back. Keep going through these. These are the Atreides contract quests. For those of you guys coming in, we're just trying to bang them out. I think I'm level 106 at this point in the game. Probably my next objective will be to try to, once we do these, is probably try to build the next ornithopter. I think I have duraluminum armor at the moment, so we have that final set that we can that we can craft. Let me go to research. That's in the plastanium. So plastanium stuff eventually. But for now, straight up faction questing. Quiet afternoon in the desert, man. Hard to not feel like a lot of these bases aren't going to be here once they run out of fuel cells, man. I wonder what the current player base is looking like how much it's dropped off.
We meet again. What were the results? That is troubling. There are frightful stories being whispered about. I have my suspicions, but I must not jump to conclusions until we know more.
I'm afraid I've already seen evidence confirming your worst
What?
fears.
Then Katrina is... No. Where is she? Tell me what you know about Katrina. Wait. Huh. You don't actually know anything, do you? You Getty Prime Vipers are all the same. So very clever. The nauseating thing is that cleverness is useful in a war of assassins. That's all I can say for now. A gang of Harkonnen deserters are holed up in a testing station. I have reason to believe one of them knows the crash site of a ship called the Catheria. Go to the testing station. Find a report or any other evidence of where the Catheria might have crashed. Find the intel, and I can fill you in more. Do whatever it takes. This one is important to me.
It's personal. It's definitely personal for Anton. So now it wants us to go to testing station number 29. This one's probably going to be a little bit longer. It's in one of the later zones. And it's a testing station. Those typically run pretty deep. And we're off. Back at him again. Give me a good glide, please. What the hell is that? Wait a second. There's the entrance. Come on, buddy. Thank you, and hello. Some fuel cells, don't mind if I do. Okay.
Someone's here.
Who the hell?
And here we are again. The old familiar places. It was a dark place.
Derek.
But worth the effort. The old Imperium. They really were trying to terraform Arrakis. But they stopped. The melange.
This is a
Its
separate contract, I
discovery
think. I don't know.
changed everything. The entire trajectory of the Imperium. Arrakis became a one-crop planet. The dream was dust. At least, that's how it seems. But Kynes... I think Kynes wanted that old dream back. Anyway, let's focus on your training. Are you ready? Then listen closely.
I love how these
Life
baddies are just behind us in the cutscene.
capacity of the environment to sustain
Or
life.
during the dialogue.
Life
That's crazy.
makes needed nutrients more readily available. Aligned to nature and environment. Once again, you learn in hours what takes others months or years. Truly remarkable.
I don't know why that dude felt the need to keep coming at me, but... Now down here...
Welcome, honored guest.
Says to
Dr.
enter,
Natalia Manis here, head of
recover
testing station number
Harkonnen
29.
intelligence.
My
Got
fellow
it.
station leads are constantly reminding me of what
Definitely have done this testing station as well.
Someone here.
The lag is real. All right, let's go over this way. Can't go down there. We need a green ID tag. Get some water. Grab a heal kit. There's the green ID tag.
Shield off! Hit the alarm! I'm putting you down.
Don't hit the alarm, bro. Anything but the alarm. All right, now we'll go through here.
I see someone. Someone's here.
Why can't I shoot? Hello? Left click just not working?
Reload!
Thank you. Give me that loot. Also, I want this. And I guess I'll take that. I could break it down. Same armor that I'm wearing right now. Some more ammo. Don't mind if I do. Some more loot that we could break down. A little more water. Keep ourselves maxed. Maybe this way. The lag is real down here, chat. Oh my Ooh, ooh. Hold on.
Shields up.
Okay. Are we done here? I'm playing at like 3 FPS in this testing station. All right, let me drink that. Where's the ID tag, man? You already know the ID tag's down here. All right, we came in through that way. Ooh. Don't mind if I do? Purple ID band. Grab that. Grab the Solari. Harkonnen Intelligence. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Go over here. We have some lore.
Here's the details about the Chom drone you'll be impersonating. He had a
Drink
wife
that.
and 2 kids on a Kaz. Sucks to be them, I guess. You'll find all the specifics in the dossier. Make sure you memorize it all so you can answer guild security questions without hesitation. I'll be testing your knowledge in a couple of days, so don't slack off.
And here we are again. Always, my friend. I need the mimic. This is the area where... Thank you.
And we got a contract from that guy. Reasonable routine. All right, let's make sure we don't hit our heads on the way out. Sweet. Back to Tolliver. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's what we're doing today. Back and forth. I have no idea how many of these Atreides quests there are, too. Guess we'll find out. That one was cool, other than the testing station running like shit. I don't know why it was so bad. Sweet. What do we got? We got Dylan Barnes coming in with a like. Dylan, what up?
We meet again.
Yo, man, what's going on, brother?
Fantastic. Let's see what you found out.
I found out all of this.
Yes. This is it. The Catheria crashed in the Haga Rift. Commendable work. Commendable.
You're welcome.
I do. Things are progressing. We've decrypted that spy's report.
What's in the report, sir?
We're still sifting through data, but it links the renegade squatter to
Oh my
someone
gosh.
I know. Flag Officer Katrina Kloros.
My back.
Katrina was commander of the Catheria when the ship went down. She survived, but it's now clear that she turned deserter following those events.
True.
She's a missing. My superiors have been monitoring Katrina, but she won't talk to any Atreides. They want to know more. I want to know more. I need you to talk to her. As someone
Katrina.
less official, you might be able to get her to talk. She has to know something that makes this madness make sense. Based on the previous intel you gathered for me, from those Harkonnen deserters, she's near the wreck of the Catheria in the Haga Rift. Perhaps you're
Oh
right.
shoot. I don't even know what I selected,
eagerly
Rip.
await your report. There's just one more thing. Do whatever it takes to convince Katrina to return to the fold. She was a mentor and a hero of mine. She stands for everything I once believed in. Our path has become so twisted. This war of assassins corrodes our honor and identity. It corrodes me. The Atreides are not the Atreides anymore. I'm at the edge. I need a win. Everything seems to turn out wrong. But we can save her. We can make it right. I have to believe that.
I'll do all that I
Thank
can,
you.
buddy.
That means a great deal to me. And more.
All right, goodbye. I have to go back inside to work. Oh, I feel you doing, man. Hopefully you have a good day at work, brother. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate that. Talk to Katrina Kloros. Okay. Oh, she's close. Oh, and a new journey was introduced? Hold up. Confusion. Oh, this one. Catheria wreck. Got it. And we glide out again, baby. What the hell? That man just descended from the mothership? Okay, hold on. All the way down low, right? Lower. Okay, up here maybe? Oh, wow. Katrina.
Take it you're not a heat mirage. Who are you? A bit late for that. Even if I wasn't dying, there's no going back now. Anton always was sweet. And naive. I envy that. He won't have it much longer. He was practically a kid when I trained him. An orphan turned soldier. Guess I filled in for something he was missing. May as well ask your questions. Only thing I have left is time. And I don't have much of that.
You seem
My
disillusioned.
family's been with the Atreides since time out of mind. Not nobles. Never far up the chain. But our fates have always been tied with that house. That's all gone now. It's... When we came to Arrakis, we were Atreides. We're not anymore. We lost it somewhere in this war of assassins. You sound like Skorda. We may have lost it, but what the Atreides had, no house has ever touched. Least ways not the living corpses of House Harkonnen. He was my brother in blood. Saved each other's lives more than once. He was always a loose cannon, though. He always had this ability to make you look the other way. Like the time the Duke himself stepped in on his behalf. Or that last favor he asked me. I was commander of the Catheria. Skorda asked me to carry some cargo aboard. No records, no questions. Smuggling, sure, but he said it was important. I agreed to all that. That's just how it was with Skorda. We got ambushed over Arrakis. The Catheria, the Delphus, and the Euphoria. All shot down. It'd be
No bueno.
kindness not to answer. But it's not far. Just over yonder. But if you're looking for Skorda's cargo, you're too late. Bandits came in that night. They went straight for it. They knew it was something valuable. The only one who could have known those particular containers were of any significance. Damn you. Damn you, Skorda. Wasn't what it seemed. Whatever it was. Every crash survivor who came in contact with it eventually died. And they didn't die well. I
Rip.
held each of them while their bodies liquefied.
What?
While they screamed for loved ones not there. I think my body held out so they wouldn't have to die alone. But I'm fading fast. Skorda betrayed me. My house abandoned us. Secrets and secrets.
Atreides abandoned you?
I called and called. When I finally contacted my superiors, they were worried about diseases or contamination, but agreed to send help. No help came. Time passed. A lot of it. I marked it in the deaths of my crew. Finally, call came in. Some woman asked lots of questions about the symptoms. She told me to leave the sick behind. They couldn't risk taking them back. I couldn't do that. When the last of them died, I abandoned the wreck.
No one came to help you even after that?
I don't think there was ever a plan to help us. I think we were just a petri dish to be studied.
Tough.
Poor Anton. He's getting the hint. I could tell. He's just slower to let the ideals go. You tell him I did my duty as I saw it. You tell him that.
The War of Assassins has taken what was once good from House Atreides.
Andrea Gannon. That's who I talked to. She spoke of my crew the way scientists talk about lab rats. I wouldn't go back. Even if I wasn't dying.
Interesting. All right, find the wreck of Catheria, which is right there. Oh shit. It's fine. It's fine. We'll buff it out. I think that's it right there.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Sandstorm due in a couple of minutes. Oh, PvP zone. The lag is so real. Okay.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Find the bow of Cytheria? Which is back here? No, not the bow. The bow? Read that wrong. I guess. It does look like it's down. Okay, so the ship like broke in half. Oh, this is like a multi-sectional thing. Also a PvP zone.
Huh? I see someone. Identify.
Got it. And then report back. All right, bet.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Kind of want these fuel cells just while we're here. Okay. Grab the whip and we out. Back to Tolliver. Dolly's got me running all around the map today, man. There we go. Fancy seeing you again, buddy.
Yet live. Katrina Kloros is dead.
Well, she wasn't exactly dead.
Puddle of gore. And that's all that's left of her. Word just came in from above. She succumbed to the mysterious malady that's going around.
Yo, Spangler, thank you for the like, man. Good afternoon.
Chose to let her
Welcome on in.
rot, to observe her like a specimen, just to collect the data.
Sorry to hear. Having spoken with her, she seemed like a decent sort.
She was. More than you know. She taught me. She's the reason I am the person I am today. We could have saved her. Soldier, hero, mentor. She was one of us. She wasn't a lab rat to study. This was not right. This was not honorable.
Well, the details are in my
I
report.
don't want your damn report. I don't want this twisted spycraft trade. I don't want this damn war of assassins. Listen, we left Kaladin as Atreides. I don't know what we are anymore. All I know is that I am done participating in this twisted game. You want to deliver your report? Take it to my direct superior, Andrea Gannon. Tell her I'm done. Congratulations.
Wow.
Your star is rising.
Bro's resigning? Report to Andrea. Oh, and Andrea's like right near the base. Perfect. What level am I right now? We're level 109 with 207 research. Might as well just dump a couple of these. All right, that's fine. Select some stuff. Back in the whip. And we keep moving. Moving through these faction quests this afternoon. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Dune, man. Just kind of a chill vibe. Lots of flying today. Thank God for the ornithopter. That's all I gotta say. Got a little worm down there. I don't know if my server's just dead too, but I feel like I rarely see other players, man. I've seen like 2 other people on stream. Let's see if anyone's on. All right, looks like this is the place that we need to go on the eastern shield wall at literally 1 frame per second. All right, let me land this. Thank you. Nice, love the rubber banding. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I did not calculate seeing you today.
Oh, you didn't calculate it.
Correct. I am Andrea Gannon, Mentat, in service to Thufir Hawat and House Atreides. I know of you. I have a detailed file of your exploits.
Exploits?
Let's see what you have there.
The bloodied letter.
Why hasn't Anton Tolliver delivered the reports through the usual channels?
I don't think you'll be hearing from Anton anymore.
I see.
He retired.
I calculated this would happen, though not so soon. Anton Tolliver's dilemma is a microcosm of an internal conflict plaguing House Atreides. This war of assassins comes down to 2 mathematical truths. 1. The Atreides cannot win this war while cleaving to their ideals and honor. 2. While they could shed these illusions, I calculate that victory at the cost of their honor and identity would constitute another form of death. The answer, then, becomes obvious. Insulation. Some of us must do the distasteful deeds of spycraft and intrigue, so that others do not.
Okay. I'm quite good at distasteful
Your
deeds.
moral
That's true.
flexibility may be of use to me. My cold mind gives me a certain distance. I can do what needs to be done and not lose myself. I'd like to work with you. We can insulate House Atreides from what must be done. We can be the stained gloves protecting the hands of a good doctor. Then I hereby promote you.
Ooh,
now let's
we're promoted.
Get to work. There is also something of a timely element that forces me to make greater haste and have greater need of your skills.
What timely element?
Simone von Koenig, a devious mentat, my counterpart among House Harkonnen. She too is investigating the mysterious death sweeping through Arrakis. She is spying on me and my assets. She's making risky maneuvers in Arrakis itself. She could conceivably be behind all of this.
Do you really think she's behind
It
it?
is only a speculated possibility, one of many. She definitely has set her eyes on this strange malady and the events surrounding it. Captain Skorda is clearly involved with the mystery ailment. I've collated the evidence, patterns, and probabilities. They do not add up to a disease.
What's causing the grotesque death
An unknown
then?
substance. Something Captain Skorda was involved with. Something contained aboard the Catheria when it crashed.
What do you think the substance is?
Insufficient data. The matter has attracted attention from strange and disparate directions. I predict something significant and nefarious.
Okay.
I will insulate you from the dangers of my speculation until my probability models are more sound.
Bro, she's stiff.
The Sandflies have been operating on the shield wall. Collected intel suggests their involvement with Captain Skorda and the wreck of the Catheria. Originally a labor movement, the brutal grip of the Harkonnens transformed them into something that is part bandit band and part rebel movement. Their structure is organized, but highly decentralized, making them difficult to stamp out by any powers that be. I would like you to raid and investigate a Sandflies training camp and bring me any pertinent intel. Alacrity is appreciated.
Locate the Sandfly occupied testing station. Let me go into journeys quick again. Atreides, Tolliver. We did 9 total quests at the Anvil. Now we're at Helios Gate. And we gotta go check out the Sandflies. And we leveled up to level 110. Oh yeah, baby.
Insane.
We ranked up to a contractor with the Atreides. All right, y'all. Let's go check it out. Let me see here. Looks like the entrance is over here. Oh, shit. Bro's dead. Okay. Locate the Sandfly occupied testing station. All right, then we're gonna have to do something in here as well. You already know. You already know. And I think I've obviously cleared this testing station prior, but I guess we're doing it again. Backpack is full. Snag that. Snag those. Snag those. Don't mind if I do. Jesse coming in with a like. What's up, man? Thank you for the like on the stream. I appreciate that. Search the training camp for evidence. We have an ID tag down here. Grab that real quick. This one's not lagging as bad. It's the other one we were in. It's a little more stable. Still, every time I play this game, I'm like, I don't understand how I'm in low graphics and the performance is still so dog poop. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Let's go back over here. Now we have the purple tag. We should be able to go to this OBJ. Hit the objective. Grab that, grab those. And then it wants us to report back already, so we're done. Super speed running strats, man. We're killing these quests today, guys. Oof. And now back to Andrea again. Probably gonna lag out when we get there. You know how I'll be. Again, y'all, hopefully you're enjoying the stream. If you guys are coming in, make sure you hit the like for me. If you guys are coming in, you're brand new to the channel, hit the sub for me. There's our base down there, actually. Looking all pretty. So before I typed and asked if anyone was on, nobody responded, so who knows? Dead server, bro. Leave my bird right there. I think once we get through enough of these quests, we can also buy like a skin for the ornithopter. What the hell? I don't remember these guys being here.
I did not calculate seeing you today. Interesting. I see. A pilot hired to remove an unspecified container from the shipwreck. Excellent work.
What have you discovered regarding those mysterious
Multiple
deaths?
deaths spread across Arrakis. Not yet an epidemic, but the symptoms are morbid, and a connection between victims is difficult to establish. Tensions are high, particularly with the possibility that we have experienced the test run of some class of bioweapon.
What do you plan to do?
I am tasked with discovering the nature of the ailment, identifying the malefactor, if malefactor there be, and to aid in developing a defense. I calculate you will be useful in these pursuits. I believe I have triangulated the most probable location. I'd already generated a list
she's
of
real
persons of
stiff.
interest and had tabs put on them. Trip Yates was on that list.
You're frighteningly good at your
As
job.
you say,
So what do you need?
I require you to locate Trip Yates and extract information from him. I leave the method of extraction to your discretion. Logic and even prescience are not absolutes. I will mark your task done upon your return. Details are in the contract.
Bet. So, interrogate Trip. Oh, interrogate Trip is all the way over here. Okay, got it. Level 112. Bro, we're making moves.
Insane.
All right, y'all. Let's go interrogate this man. All right, where's the dude that we need to interrogate? It's got to be this guy.
Friend, what can I do you for, huh? That's so. Maybe it's old Trip's lucky day. Information is like currency, right? As valuable as gold or spice. Well, maybe not spice. What you offering?
Bro, this response is crazy. I got 50 bullets. If I put them in your belly, will you shit my change?
Hey, no need to get ugly. I'll talk. Yeah, tell you anything you want to know. Everyone knows you can trust old Trip.
I feel like we can't trust old Trip. I don't trust his mustache. What did the Sandflies hire you to recover from the Cytheria wreck?
You know, yeah, it's just medical supplies to take to... Alright, don't be that way. Was it medical supplies? I don't know what it was. Honest.
Who's this guy?
That kind of thing that attracts scary folk. You know
What
I mean?
the hell?
Someone called the Red Scorpion got in touch with the Sandflies to hire me to transport the cargo. It's no questions asked kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Word on the wind is serious folk are after this. Crime lords, spies, maybe even Imperials. Well, that's all I know. Swear to spice.
Oh, he swore on the spice.
Alright. I heard the rumor that this red scorpion can be found at an old testing station. So, can I go now? My cargoes won't smuggle themselves.
And now report back to Andrea. Then I'm assuming she's probably gonna send us to that testing station that he was just talking about. All right, let's see. She should be back over here. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Bro, these endgame quests, I'm telling you. I don't know if they're it, chat. I don't know if they're it, man. Park that right there.
I did not calculate seeing you today. I have a dossier on that pseudonym. His real name is Turgan Hauer. I did not calculate seeing based on his normal patterns of observed activity. His most probable location currently is Desert Testing Station number 142. Raid the station, find the Red Scorpion, aka Turgan Hauer, and any evidence on the whereabouts or contents of the container in question. That would be advisable. My prediction on his location loses accuracy with every minute that passes.
Locate Imperial Testing Station number 142. Ooh. That's way up. Oh, and we've done it before. Let's go back to the base. Let's go back to the base. I want to drop this stuff off. All right, gang, let's see. I'm gonna hit the refuel on this. Goes to 81, uses the medium-sized fuel cell. See if I can depot some blood in here. We're literally full up on water, which is great. Take a look here. Let's make whatever. Make some more iron. And then here we could make some aluminium. Let's go ahead and refill our gen. Three days, 8 hours. And then we're gonna store the rest of our stuff here. Quick depot. Hold on, I do have a blueprint. Do that. One of these has light darts. I'm taking all those. Depot, 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 depot. Recycler. Recycle that. Recycle that. Recycle that. Recycle that. Everything else I think is good. Ultimate Shield MK2. Alright, let's take a look. Looks like I stored all the stuff that I need to. Repair. I know we need to repair this. Repair that. All right, we hit some repairs. All right, guys. Hey, we got through a handful of contracts this morning. It was fun. Like I said, I don't know what it is about the end game. I don't know if it's a combination of like the performance issues as well as just like the repetitive nature of back and forth. It is an MMO. A lot of them are like that, but I can't even put my finger on exactly what it is. There's just not anything super enticing. Like, did I enjoy flying around doing some of the quests? Yeah. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, man. What you guys think of Dune. If any of you guys picked it up, you got toward the end game, what you guys think about it. Because I know there's people even further than me. I haven't even entered the deep desert. One of the guys in our guild went there solo and got shot down. So he was like, you know, I need everybody else to be on the same level before we can try again. We'll definitely go there and check it out at some point. I don't know when the next stream of Dune is going to be. But if you guys enjoyed, let me know as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream overall coming in this afternoon. I do appreciate everyone that came by. I will mention one last time, if you guys haven't subbed or followed the channel, please do that for me, man, especially if you guys have been popping in, enjoying the streams. Follow along with us. We'll be back later tonight for sure with some Lords of the Fallen. I haven't even eaten lunch yet, and it's like just about to be 3 p.m., so I'm going to get some late lunch in me and then go hang, do some stuff around the house, and then we'll be back live later with Lords of the Fallen featuring Rob. So, guys, make sure you turn the post notice on. We'll be back in a little bit. Much love to y'all. If I don't catch you later, have a good rest of your day.